Hello and welcome to Whiskey with Rye. I'm Rye, and the whiskey I'm with today, Little Book Chapter 3. On every episode of Whiskey with Rye, we'll talk about the distillery, the mash bill, and nose and taste three different ways: straight, with water, and on the rocks. So, like I said, Little Book Chapter 3 is the whiskey today. A very, very special thank you to Nightbringar for helping me procure this whiskey. It is much appreciated. If George T. Stagg Sr. Was my most expensive whiskey, this is my second most expensive. So this is a limited release. This is the last that I have of 2 bottles. So hate this stuff, obviously. This is the 2019 release. So 3 years ago, so 2017, out of the Jim Beam Distillery. They started doing, Freddie No started doing special releases under the Little Book name. Booker being, I believe, his dad, if I remember right. Where he would custom pick bottles or barrels, blend them, special projects, that kind of thing. So this is a blend of 4 Beam products. They don't give us the percentage on the blends. Like what the exact amount is. But it's 9-year-old Basil Hayden's, 9-year Knob Creek. So those are both overaged, as opposed to normal. 11-year Booker's, which that age normally varies on each Booker's batch. And 12-year-old Baker's, which now comes in 7-year-old single barrel. So all overaged, I would imagine. Blended together into one special edition bottle, which is really exciting and really good. These were about $130 a bottle. So, yeah. And, fittingly enough, they just announced that Chapter 4 would be launched soon. Released soon. There we go. Yeah, release. And it's actually going to have a brown rice whiskey in it, as well as a couple other interesting whiskeys. So hopefully, it may be with Nightbringar's help again, hopefully able to procure a couple of these and give them a review, and maybe at some point do an A/B comparison as well, which would be great. Yeah, so really good stuff. I've always enjoyed the chapters, I guess we'll call it, so far. Really hope they keep doing it. It is expensive. It is hard to find, which is also an issue when they do special releases. They don't always make it to my area, which sucks. Because there's really good stuff out there that just doesn't make it to every market. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? But luckily enough, got my hands on 2 bottles of this, shared this like crazy as well. But yeah, we're jumping in. So as always, we're going to start with the nose straight, but we'll do our straight and water pours. There we go. That was a good one. That was good. It is a synthetic cork, but I don't mind that whatsoever. So this will be our straight and water pour. That's a bit much. It's fine. I'll finish it up. And then our rocks pour. So this bad boy does come in at 122.6 proof. So I would imagine these are just barrel strength, or pretty darn close to it. They do give some tasting in nose notes. I'm not going to read them, just because I'll read them after I give mine. How about that? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give you nose notes after I give you my notes. So let's jump in. So instantly on the front, the wood is really present, which isn't too surprising with overaged whiskeys that you're working with. Especially coming off the Basil Hayden's last week. There is like a brown sugar sweetness in there. A little bit of cherry, like chocolate covered cherry cordial. A little bit of that the milk chocolate and a little bit of the cherry on the back end. Maybe a little bit of citrus. So let's see what they said. Um, Caramel, smoky barrel char, sweet baking spices, and vanilla. So I'm getting more of the brown sugar than the caramel. Definitely getting the barrel char. Now that I've read it, I'm picking up a little bit of the smoke. And the wood that I'm picking up may be more of the baking spices. I'm not really getting the vanilla, but that may be rolled into the chocolate covered cherry that I'm getting. So let's jump in. That's just good. It's very warm. You can tell it's at that barrel proof. It's very warm. It's really complex. There's a lot going on here. Um, get that punch of the rye. Some of that vanilla comes through. Baking spices are definitely there, like cinnamon, clove, that kind of stuff. Like it's just warm feeling, like the tastes and smell that you get with like an apple pie baking is what really kind of just comes through. Yeah, it's like a caramel apple pie. Oh, really damn good. Just really damn good. Um, on their tasting notes, vanilla, char comes through a little bit. Dried apricot with lingering oak. The wood is definitely there. The vanilla, I can see that in there. Um, I don't get apricot, but I'm not too familiar with dried apricot either. So taste and smell are just pattern recognition. So if you don't have experience with things, just a caramel finish that just lasts. Kind of coats your tongue. Man, that's really good. That's really good. This is one of my all-time favorites, but without a doubt. That one went butterscotch, that wood, the oak, right on the back end. I could spend like the entire episode just on the neat for, but let's jump into the water and the ice. For the ice, as always, stop looking at the screen. Look at the camera. That's where the people are. The people. Pop that in. Just one. I don't want to water it down too much. We are going to proof it down. Now, this can handle a little more water just because of the high proof. Go. Whew. Got a bit more punchy on the nose there. The wood is definitely still there. I get more of the vanilla now. Still a really nice nose. Straight vanilla caramel. Vanilla caramel rolls into some rye spice, barrel spice, oak finish. Just super nice. Just super, super nice. Yeah, that is just rich, rounded, caramel sweet. Like, it's just, my mouth is watering. Like, I feel like I am sucking on a vanilla caramel right now. It's just coating my mouth. So good. So good. All right, let's jump into the rocks. Ooh, that turned into like a cinnamon toast, like a cinnamon sugar toast. Kind of like a cinnamon toast crunch, really. Like that's sweet, but a little heavier on the cinnamon on them. So that baking spice is definitely there. The vanilla caramel is still really present on the front. Then the barrel spice just comes and punches you right in the back palate. And it's a really nice balance to it. Like it balances out the sweetness. My mouth is still watering. The wood is definitely present. If you're not a fan of oaky, woody whiskeys, the finish on this may not be for you, but I think you could use this learn to enjoy the woody, oaky whiskeys if you can find it, of course. And if you can find it, let me know, please. Um, yeah, so neat on the rocks and then with water would be my order, but they're all extremely close. Extremely good. And if you thought this video was even decent, please consider leaving a like, leaving a comment, and subscribing. That'll help me grow and hopefully do some new, better things with this channel. So until next time, that's all there is, because there is no more.